Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
Hi, I'm Victoria from Victoria's Amazing Pets, and I'm at the Evelyn Alexander Wildlife Rescue Center. And today I'm here with Jim. So can you tell me how this all got started?
Okay, if you can tell me how you got to be a radio personality.
I've always loved animals. I've just adored them. I think they're so interesting, cool, fascinating, and I really like to educate people about them, and I hope to be a veterinarian when I'm older. So how did this get started?
Around 25 years ago, the executive director, Jenny, saw a woodchuck hit by a car on her way home from work. So she tried to get help for the woodchuck, and she could not find anybody to assist the woodchuck. So she is an animal lover like you. She says there has to be a place that you can take an injured animal, wildlife,
to get help.
So she quit her job and decided she was going to start this. We opened the doors in the year 2000, and we've been at it ever since.
What is this structure that we're in right now?
This is a Raptor flight conditioning cage. The idea is we have raptors, which are birds of prey, are in these cages in the center. And then when we want to test their flight, we let them loose here. And they go around in a circle, and you can see they can bank right, bank left.
You leave food out like that?
We start them out on dead animals.
So
and there's spaces in between these boards, so nosy mice could come in and look for food, and then nature just takes its course. This is a good question, because they will not find white mice in the wild. So if you get them used to eating white mice and then you let them go, where are they going to find a white mouse?
This structure looks very new. How old is it?
About a week.
Wow.
It just got finished, actually. Wow. We still have to put boards around the entrance, as you can see.
Why is this owl here?
He's been here since he's been 2 days old.
Oh.
He fell out of his nest. He broke both his wings. He broke his pelvis. Everybody wanted to euthanize him, but he just kept walking around going meep, meep, meep. So that's why they call him Meep.
Oh.
He kept begging food off everybody, so we listened to the owl and didn't listen to the vet, and we got a live owl.
Yeah.
So this one can't be released because he's imprinted.
What is imprinted?
That means he's very used to humans, and he thinks that he is human. He doesn't know he's an owl.
Can you tell me a little facts about this kind of bird?
Red tails, they're very common in this area. They're a bird of prey. They eat small mammals. They do not take your chihuahua. A lot of people think they do, you know, so if they see one, they call a trapper and want them removed right away.
Right. This one's going to get released.
This one will get released.
What percentage of the animals get released?
When rehabilitation first started, it was 30%. So now we're up to 50%.
Why are these two together?
Because they get along together. One of them has been here a long, long time. The other one we almost euthanized a half a dozen times. He was laying flat on his side.
Wow.
And then every time we said, oh, we have to euthanize him, we'd go out with the needle, he was standing up. So we go back in, we go out, he's laying down again. Finally, he stood up and he stayed up.
Yeah. So you mentioned before that all animals must go.
They must be released. The federal government controls that very strictly. You just can't take one of these as a pet.
Right.
And we can't keep it ourselves. I think 180 days is the limit.
Wow.
And then we would have to either place it as an education animal or they have to be euthanized.
Aww.
It's not the best thing, but it's actually, you should look at it like another release. What they would do is they would slowly debilitate because they're not 100%, so they would slowly lose weight until a point where they can't fly. And then when they can't fly, then the flies would start lighting on them. They would lay eggs on them, and the maggots would eat them alive. Slow, painful death.
Well, thank you so much for this tour. It was just absolutely amazing.
When are you going to start volunteering?
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking in a couple of weeks or so. And if people want to donate and volunteer, where can they go to?
WildlifeRescueCenter.org.
That's it for me. I'm Victoria, and if you want to see more about me, you can go to victoriasamazingworld.com.